Hey guys, the new iPhones are finally here. We've been waiting for it for 6 months, and we're fortunate enough to have ordered some. They were announced on September 12th, and the pre-orders are September 14th. Hours and hours of waiting, we finally got one on the 14th itself. We were able to order it to our nearest Apple store, and yesterday, the 21st, the phones finally came into the store. We went and got them. The store is very crowded. Many people are exploring the new device without probably without being able to buy it because of the high demand. We completed the check-in, we waited in line, and finished all of this in around 5 to 10 minutes. Apple experience was great. The people were great. The service was nice, and everyone was great. I've never actually had a better experience in the Apple store. It was a good one. So here is the Apple branded bag that we got when we bought the phone. It's a simple white bag with the Apple logo on it, and it really shows Apple's simplistic and straightforward designs. And my favorite part about it is the really nice gray strings that they have. It's just a very nice string. Anyway, so this is the much awaited phone that everyone's been looking forward to, the iPhone XS Max. So as you can see, that's the wallpaper that they have on many of the ads, out on TV and things like that. That's the Apple logo. It's in gold color, which is probably signifying the color of the phone. The phone is an iPhone XS Max 64 gig version in gold color, and that's the iPhone printed on it, like in every other Apple phone. Even that is in gold color, just like the logo. And the back has all the details and the package information and things like that. So let's open this up. This is a manual of the phone, designed in Apple in California, but designed by Apple. And this is a manual for the phone with all the details and instructions written on it about turning it on, and the 3D touch and things like that. This is for the pin for the SIM, and we'll talk about later. But the SIM is actually the biggest difference of this phone compared to the other previous versions. It's just safety and handling and things like that. Just the general disclaimers, everything that should be there, and the Apple stickers that they provide with every single phone. And here it is, the phone that we've been waiting for a long time. It's pretty big in my hand, and we'll talk about this in just a second. This is the normal power adapter, the 5-watt power adapter that comes with every iPhone. And these are the Apple EarPods, and this time it's with the Lightning connector. It's the same as last year, just like the iPhone 7, 8, and the 10s. They're good. I like them. They're nice. And this is the charger that comes with the phone. It's a general simple charger with a lightning connector. They haven't changed any of the charger ports or anything, fortunately. And this is the phone that we've been waiting for. So the phone, it's gold color. So the back, there's the dual camera, 12 megapixel dual camera. The phone is in gold color, and unlike the other ones, they don't have anything written here about, manufacturing or anything, which is nice. It gives it a more simple look. The the large power button right here, and the SIM slot right there. And on the other side, the volume up and down buttons, and the silencer, I believe. And that's a camera, and that's a notch that many people hate, but honestly it looks really nice when you turn it on. That's a true depth front-facing camera, 7-megapixel camera. So on the back, there's the the glass back, which is used for wireless charging, and it's got a nice gold color. It looks pretty gold. I wouldn't say it's 100% gold. It looks more like a rose gold-ish than like pure gold. But the sides are pretty good gold too. And there's the little flaps, just like the usual thing. So the phone, it's a 6.5-inch screen-sized phone with an OLED display, the organic LED. Which actually makes the screen much better than the LCD displays that they used to have, because the contrast ratio is 1 million to 1, unlike the LCD ones, which is 1,300 to 1. So it feels heavier than the iPhone 7s and the 8s. The iPhone 7 was 188 grams. This one is 208 grams. Oh, the 7 Plus, not the 7. And the iPhone 8 is a little heavier with 202, and you can kind of differentiate it. The iPhone X, on the other hand, was 174 grams, and this is 208, which makes it a lot heavier. And that's probably the only problem it has. I love the design. It has a very good futuristic, nice look to it. The camera is a little larger than the iPhone X's one, so you're probably gonna have to need a new case if you're gonna upgrade from that. They look alike. They are around the same size. The iPhone 7 Plus and the 8 Plus are the most comparable in size to this. It's a little smaller than the 7 Plus and 8 Plus in dimensions, but the screen is much larger. It's the largest that Apple has ever produced. And the inside, it has an A12 Bionic chip, which is 1.5 times faster than the A11 chip, which was used last year in the iPhone 10, 8, and 8 Plus. The water resistance, it's 2 meters for 30 minutes, unlike the last year's one, which are all 1 meter. This one's a 64 gigabyte version, but there's also a 256 variant and a 512 gigabyte variant. The camera is capable of recording at 4K, just like last year's too. It looks great. I love it. It's a beautiful phone. With the charger and everything. So it was a great phone. I love it. Back to the point. The biggest difference between this and the other one is the eSIM, or electronic SIM, that they have on the new ones. So the difference is, so just like the usual, you put your SIM into the SIM slot. When you activate the phone, you can choose to make that SIM into an eSIM, and you can remove the SIM and put it out anywhere. And if needed, you can put another SIM in there, and you can use an eSIM and the real original hand SIM, original physical SIM, and you can use it side by side. You can use it for if you're a businessman, or like if you travel outside a lot. I think it's a very useful thing. So currently the phone is in very high demand, and I can't assure that you'll get it. It could take 10 to 30 days. It could take 10 to 30 days to get it. I think you should check your availability in your local Apple store or on the Apple website. And I think this is a great phone, and I'm excited to turn it on. So we're gonna do a little size comparison of the iPhone X, of the XS Max, and another phone. So this one here is the iPhone 7 Plus, and that's the iPhone XS Max. As you can see, they're almost the same in size. When I put them all over each other, the iPhone XS almost overlaps the phone completely. So there's a little bit of extra width, maybe a little bit of height, but it's almost negligible and it's almost the same. So thickness wise, they're both around the same. It's hard to make a differentiate it. I stack it up. Yeah, it's very hard to differentiate it, but I do think the XS Max is a little thicker, and obviously by weight, the XS Max is a lot heavier than this one. So the 7 Plus here, it's 188 grams, and the XS Max is 208 grams. That's a whopping 20 grams, and that's actually, you can actually feel it with your weight, like holding in your hand. So there's a big difference. Unfortunately, we don't have an iPhone 8 Plus right now, but an iPhone 8 Plus and an iPhone the XS Max, they're around the same, with the iPhone 8 being around 202 grams and the XS Max being 208.